Gorn gestured down the long corridor. Are we to walk the length of this then? He glanced around. When Brother Korubo suggested we be shown some of the treasure of the monastery, I had expected to see more than just stonework. There's much here to be lauded, sir, Kane broke in, without waiting for Raffin's permission to speak. Our chapter's riches are in the stone as well as the gold. Riches, echoed Nox, seizing on the word. How blessed the Blood Angels are to have such boons. There was a forced bitterness in the sergeant's voice, and Raffen frowned, unsure of where Nox was taking the conversation. Abruptly, Gorn shot out a hand and pointed into a branching corridor where the lights were dimmer. There. What is down there? One of the galleries. A shooting gallery? Questioned Ron. A bolter range up here? I hear no gunfire. It is an art gallery, brother, Raffen corrected. Nox made a derisive noise. Art? He stepped away and walked swiftly into the corridor, the dim candles there growing brighter as they sensed his presence. Raffen thought to call him back, but already the other flesh terrors were following him, peering owlishly at the works upon the walls and in the oval alcoves. There was a thin sneer on Nox's face. What are these? He gestured at the mix of displays that crowned the walls. There were paintings in various media, sculptures of stone and carved wood, tapestries and fine pieces of worked metal. Many were devotional items fashioned to show the Emperor Sanguinius an reverent aspect, others abstract things made for the sheer pleasure of it, or representative works depicting landscapes from a dozen worlds. Are they spoils from the planets your chapter has brought into submission? These are the works of our battle brothers, said Kane. Each one was crafted by the hand of a blood angel. Nox chucked. You paint? The very idea amused him. You sketch and you chisel at bits of stone? Is that not work for remembrancers? Offered Gron. It is work for men of spirit. The great Sanguinius granted the blood angels many things, Raffen said tightly. Among them was a sense of the aesthetic. These works are the expression of that gift. Nox focused on Kane. The young space marine's jaw was set hard. Which of these pretty things is yours then? Show me, artist. With respect, Brother Sergeant, Kane was careful to meter his speech, I would ask you not to mock. You would? Nox shared his cold smile with Gorn. But I wonder if I can accommodate you in the face of all this. The sergeant gestured around. Is this what the blood angels do when they should be engaging the enemies of mankind or kneeling in prayer to the golden throne? They scribble and they sew. He snatched up a piece of tapestry upon which a fine golden web of threads depicted an image of Sanguinius. My brethren have no time for such things. We are too busy fighting and dying. Everything here is a mark of devotion to the ideals of the great angel. Kane matched the flesh terror's dead-eyed gaze, and anger entered his tone. How can an Astartes fight to preserve all that is good and beautiful in the universe if he has no appreciation of beauty? To be blind to these things is to be blind to the glory the Emperor brings us. This boy lectures me on how to do battle now, Nox growled, addressing his kinsman. Should I dare to correct him upon his needlework? He shook the cloth in his fist. War is not all there is to life. Kane was speaking, his face coloring with resentment. If you cannot appreciate the majesty of a sunrise or the power of a great hymnal, then I feel sorry for you. Raffin's chest tightened. Wrong. The wrong words to say, and as he knew would happen, Nox growled out a reply. Do you? How high-handed, how typical of a blood angel whelp to scold his betters. That's enough, Raffen snapped, but neither cared to hear him. Don't provoke the boy any more, Sergeant, said Gorn mildly. He may paint an unflattering portrait of you. Nox turned away, shaking his head. No wonder your chapter is such a shambles if you are the best of their breed. Are you all peacocks and cloth cutters? Raffen saw the flash of fury in Kane's eyes, and he knew he would not be able to stop what was coming next. In a blow, the youth's combat blade swept out from its scabbard and came to a halt a hair's breadth from Nox's throat. I do not cut you, Kane snarled, but I would happily cut your arrogance from you, sir.